So I just watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and for a quick little catch up on my opinions on this whole franchise, Mario games, love them. I'm a huge fan of the games. I absolutely enjoy a lot of the games. My favorite is actually, this is an unpopular opinion, I'm sure. My favorite's actually Sunshine, but Galaxy is probably close second. Either that or Odyssey. I'd have to really think about it before I chose which one I preferred. First Super Mario movie, I think is fine. I definitely it has amazing, great animation. And the action sequences in the movie are a lot of fun, and it's just really cool seeing a lot of the characters on the big screen. But like my problems with the first film are like I don't really care about any of the characters. I don't think the humor is that good. Like, not even that they tell a ton of jokes and they don't work, but just I don't even know if they're like they don't even really tell that many jokes. But even the ones they do tell aren't very good. Like, the main running gag in the first film is that Mario he doesn't like to eat mushrooms, but he's got to eat mushrooms because that's how he grows. So he doesn't. He's not happy about that, and they do that joke quite a few times, and the whole "Ooh, you have a crush on the princess." That's silly. You can't get with the princess. Like again, they do that quite a few times in the first one. And I just think I was not a huge fan of some of the voice cast. Like Charlie Day and Jack Black, I thought did a really good job. Chris Pratt, I did not like in the first film. He just kept slipping in and out of that Italian Brooklyn-ish accent he was kind of trying to do, sort of. Anya Taylor Joy, I thought was kind of phoning it in, and Seth Rogen felt kind of miscast as Donkey Kong, and Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong is legit one of the most annoying performances I've seen in a movie in quite some time. I really didn't like Fred Armisen. So, but don't, the Kongs aren't in this one, so that was nice. But yeah, again, I still think the first one is fine. It's like a good put it on once and then never really watch it again kind of thing. But now I have seen the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and now that I have seen it, it is better than the first one. Honestly, I'll even go as far as to say it's good. This is a legit good film in my opinion. I do think it is an improvement over the first. Not a huge improvement, mind you. Like, it's not like the Sonic movies. Like, the first one was fine, and the second one actually did a pretty good job of actually giving Sonic fans what they would want. But it is still an improvement over the first one. I will say that. In terms of positives, animation still really good. Honestly, even better than the first one. Like, this is easily the best animation I've seen from Illumination. The action sequences in this again are a lot of fun, and they even kind of have more action in this one than they did in the first one, which I am fine with because, like, again, the action scenes are probably some of the best parts of these movies. Uh the characters in this, like, again, like the investment in this isn't super high, but like I will admit, I wasn't as bored with these characters this time around. Like, I think they felt a bit more engaging. Like, for example, Peach in the first film when they went into her backstory for she went through that, came out of the warp pipe and the Toads found her. I was like, I immediately want to know what was up with that. And like I kind of figured they're probably gonna explore that in the sequel, but I definitely wanted to know. And again, in this, when they show her talking about her backstory and how she doesn't remember anything before the Toads found her, but then they do establish, without getting into spoilers, she has somewhat of a connection to Rosalina. Like, she gets a flash of remembering seeing Rosalina when she was younger. Again, when I saw that, I was like, okay, I want to know where this is gonna go, and I was satisfied with where that did end up going. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know about this, just because it's different from the games. But as I kind of sat with it, I was like, you know what, that is actually a pretty cool way of like tying Peach's backstory from the first film together and also kind of give her this connection to Rosalina. I won't say exactly what it is, but I did like that. And again, also the connection with Bowser and Bowser Jr. Like, Okay, it is a little weird that like just he has a son now. Like and they don't explain where he came from, by the way. So don't expect a backstory about like the evil wizard guy made him or something. And and also apparently this isn't new, by the way. Bowser apparently knew about Bowser Jr. whole time. Even in the first film, he was just like, there's just all of a sudden Bowser's just like, oh, my son, I haven't seen him in so long. I sent him to boarding school years ago, and that's all we get for like a backstory. But like, still, when they are together, it is kind of sweet, especially like the scene where like we see Bowser telling his son like a bedtime story, which is kind of paralleling Rosalina telling the Lumas a bedtime story, but and like the puppet show, which by the way, I'm not 100% on this, but I'm pretty sure they used like real puppets for the puppet show section, and that was pretty cool. Like I did enjoy that, and again, just like it is kind of sweet seeing Bowser and his son bond. I will okay, well I'll say that for a minute because I'm still on positives. And I don't know if I'm like getting Stockholm syndrome or whatever, but I actually thought that the performances in the first film I didn't like were actually pretty good here. Like, okay, Chris Pratt and Anya Taylor-Joy are not amazing in this, but like I didn't really have a problem with their performances at any point. Like I thought, okay, they are good enough now where I am not taken out of it when they're on screen. And yeah, all the other actors are good. Charlie Day does a good job, and Jack Black does a good job. Brie Larson as Rosalina, I liked. Again, there is one performance I kind of was iffy on, but we'll get to that in a minute. And yeah, just I think, and again, just that's all I really needed in terms of like improving this film from all right to good. And again, not really good, but just good. And again, another thing positive. I think the humor in this is better. Like they tell a few more jokes, and I actually think that the jokes they tell here are pretty funny. Like I don't know, I was laughing pretty consistently. There's still like some jokes that either like again kind of repeats the jokes in the first film. Like again, they squeeze in a few. Oh, you want to date the princess? Oh, Mario, you. They still squeeze in a few of those, which are kind of annoying. And there are a couple gags that go on a bit too long, like the gag in the trailer where Bowser slams his tail into a door. That goes on for like 30 seconds in this. But still, I was definitely laughing quite a bit at the humor in this film. Yoshi, again going back to like the again sorry I'm kind of all over the place, but the character connections again, the connection between Yoshi and Mario and Luigi I thought was sweet. Like again, it's like not super complex, but like it's Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi. All you really need is for Yoshi to look cute, and Mario and Luigi to be like, let's keep him. That's all you really need. And again, without going into spoilers, I like how they're able to actually kind of replicate Yoshi's role in Yoshi's Island 2, where he has to protect a young Mario. It's not exact, but again, it's a nice kind of subtle way to adapt that part of Yoshi's story. And so yeah, those are all and again, all that really all I needed to like bring the first film from an all right to a good. And there are definitely negatives, and let's get to that. I've been hinting at this. The one performance in the film I didn't like. I didn't like Benny Safdie as Bowser Jr. Like he wasn't awful, but like the voice just did not fit him at all. Like it did not sound like a little kid. It sounded like it sounded like what it was, a 30-year-old man trying to impersonate a little kid. And I'm not saying they should have gotten a real little kid, but like there are tons of actors or even voice actors who could definitely do a good job of mimicking a little kid voice. And I think that's the route they should have gone instead. I can't even say for celebrity because it's Benny Safdie. I don't think many people are going to go see the Mario Galaxy movie for Benny Safdie. I don't know why they cast him. That was a weird choice, but whatever. He doesn't ruin anything. Um, and even though I said that the connections between the characters are nice, there are still points where I'm kind of like, I don't, I could have used a bit more. Like I said, Bowser Jr. just comes out of nowhere. Like, they don't explain his backstory at all. Like, literally, you could have had a scene where Mario and Luigi are like, wait a minute, Bowser, you have a kid? Like, they're not even shocked he has a kid. Like, they could be like, Bowser, you have a kid? What's going on here? Do you have a wife we don't know about? He's like, no, no. I my evil magic minion created him as a way for me to carry on the Koopa dynasty. And that's like all I would have needed, but like, no, just he has a son now. Deal with it. And again, even though I said that like the connection between Peach and Rosalina works, at the same time, they don't really talk at all. Like, again, I don't think it's a spoiler. They're going to interact at some point in this, but like, again, they don't really interact outside of like one scene where Peach is trying to save her. And I'm sort of, and it's like, I could have just used one scene afterwards where they're all good. One scene of them talking. That's like just sort of being like, "Whoa, I haven't seen you in so it's been so long since we've seen each other," and like they acknowledge that and like and like talk in some way about it. But no, that's like again, they pretty much just ignore that. And like by the way, speaking of Rosalina, apparently a lot of people are saying that they think she got like fridged or something in this. I don't know. Like, if you really think about how her role in Super Mario Galaxy, I didn't really expect her to be in the movie that much. If I'm being honest, like her role in in Galaxy is to be like, "Oh Mario, check this out. New part of the observatory's working now. Okay, bye." It's that and her reading the storybook to the Lumas with her backstory. That's it in the first Galaxy game, and she doesn't even appear in the second one. So I really wasn't expecting her to be in the movie that much. Oh, and by the way, if you wanted to see that backstory from the game brought into this adapted in this movie, yeah, they don't even talk about that backstory. Again, her backstory is shown a bit, but like again, if you want to see like how she meets the Lumas, that's not in this. So be prepared for that. But like, yeah, I don't think her sort of being kind of like the MacGuffin of the movie is that big of a deal, in my opinion, because I didn't expect her to be in it more than that. But yeah, and another thing with Bowser, I guess this is I don't know. I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but not really, because they kind of show this in the trailer. So like he's still locked up in Peach's castle, and he's like kind of trying to show, oh, I've turned over a new leaf. I'm a good guy now, and like obviously Mario's like, yeah, I'm not buying that. Which, yeah, it's kind of how I felt too. But then, so like at first I was like, okay, whatever. But then, okay, so now I won't spoil what happens, but there is a scene where Bowser makes a sacrifice so that Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi can get somewhere. And Mario's like, oh, Bowser, thank you. Of course, now go. And and at first I'm like, okay, well, obviously he like has a plan to escape, or he's at least gonna try to escape. But no, it just cut, and then it like cuts back to him going through with the sacrifice, and it's like, okay, so did he actually change? It would have been nice to have seen that. Like again, just like maybe when Luigi's trying to be like, "Come on, Mario, Bowser's changed. Give him a chance." Have him like again, maybe go into like a little montage of him like saying, "Well, think about all the good times me and Bowser have had. He's changed." But again, just Bowser's good, kind of, sort of good now. But again, not really, because then when he reunites with Bowser Jr., he goes back to being evil pretty dang quick. Like just it just goes back to trying to kill Mario and Luigi all of a sudden. Like, sure, okay. And also, and again, if you oh, and this is kind of related to the whole sacrifice thing. If you wanted to, if you are kind of excited to see Queen Bee and the um Honey Hive Galaxy in this, they're there for 2 minutes and then they're gone. So again, be prepared for that. But yeah, there are kind of moments like that where I'm like, just I don't need much, just like one scene of like a brief scene of like these characters sort of talking about something would like obviously again it doesn't make it bad, but like it would have made it feel like a bit more real than just these are like video game characters sort of going from point A to point B. But again, that's like not the biggest deal. It's not a deal breaker by any means. And oh, one more thing I forgot to bring up for the positives. Like I said, they go through space and they go to all these great planets, but it's not just that they go to things from the games. It's that they kind of take things from the games and kind of use them to make their own things for this movie. Like they're like the Gateway Galaxy is in this, but it's not just like a grass planet with a temple on it. It's the temple is now turned into like a full-on spaceport where all these different characters from across the galaxy sort of go from place to place. And again, there's like other things like this seedy, kind of futuristic underground city that kind of looks like some places from past Mario games, but also is its own thing. Or this casino that's like inside of a block where you can just sort of walk on every side of it, like again, kind of the way that you can walk inside of things in Mario Galaxy, where you can like just walk on all sides by just going forward. But it's also a casino, which is, again, we've seen casinos in like Super Mario Sunshine, but again, it's like combining the two, and it all makes for a really creative environment to be in. And like the world Bowser Jr. creates for his dad, like it's basically a giant evil amusement park, which again, we've seen things like that in Mario, but like this is again taking those ideas and doing its own thing with it, and it's really creative. And I also just like little details like Bowser Jr., like the airships Bowser Jr. is piloting have like little graffiti on them, which again reflects the whole paintbrush thing. And oh, and one more quick positive. I'm sorry, I'm very scatterbrained when talking about this. I'm sorry. The score by Brian Tyler, very good. I think his score for the first film is a little better, but like it's still really good at incorporating themes from the games, turning them into just music that can appear organically in the film. And he manages to bring new themes in since it is Mario Galaxy. So yeah, that and oh, there are some again. There is a really jumping all over the place, but like there are some characters in this you could have cut and missed. You could have probably cut like Wart. This is a spoiler because it's in the advertising. Wart's in this, and realistically, you could have cut him out of the film. In fact, it leaves me with more questions because it's like shown he's like kind of a gangster like Jabba the Hutt, but also he kind of works for Bowser and Bowser Jr. It's kind of confusing, but like you realistically could have cut that out and missed nothing. But again, then he gives you the whole sequence in the underground city and the casino, so that's cool. So I guess you can't cut him out, but like I don't know, like maybe just cut the connection he has with Bowser and Bowser Jr. because that wasn't needed. So yeah, this is kind of a film I have a few mixed thoughts on, but like definitely less mixed than the first film. I say it's a bit of an improvement, enough so that I can call it good. If you enjoyed the first film, you're definitely gonna enjoy this. If you didn't enjoy the first film, I'd say it like if you were just meh on the first film, then like you're probably gonna be then maybe your opinion will change like mine did. But like if you like one of the people who hated the first film, like you thought it was terrible, then your opinion's not gonna change. But like again, I think this film is undeniably gonna find its audience. It's gonna find the right audience of people who will enjoy it. And I'm going to give the Super Mario Galaxy movie a B minus. And I guess one more quick thing I'll bring up, like there is a character in the film. They decided to reveal that this character will be in the film like days before its release, which I think was kind of dumb. Like you could have easily just not revealed it and and it would have been an awesome reveal for the film. Fox McCloud's in the movie, and it's really cool. Like he is very cool. Like when he was first announced, I kind of thought, okay, remember this is from the directors. The directors of this film are the people who made Teen Titans Go. It might be a troll. Like I honestly kind of thought it's not actually going to be Fox McCloud. It's going to be like an actor who plays Fox McCloud in like some space cop show, but no, it's the real Fox McCloud, and he's really cool. He's really cool. I think he's used just the right amount of time. They kind of used do a barrel roll joke a few too many times, in my opinion. But like, still, he's really cool to see, and I will be interested if to see what they end up doing with him because I'm pretty sure it's safe to say they're building up. They want to do something with Star Fox and maybe other Nintendo franchises because we have Pikmin also in this universe. I'm almost positive I saw Samus Aran's spaceship at one point. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I think it's safe to say they're trying to make their own Nintendo cinematic universe, which if they're kind of on the same level as this, then I'd be interested in seeing, but like I don't know. I guess we'll see what they end up doing. So those are my thoughts on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. If you've seen the film, be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to see more reviews like this in the future. And on that note, I will see you next time. Have a great day.